Howdy all, Mogul X Lives. Whoa. I think it's time to play a little Minecraft. Alright. So I am on the lookout for blocks to make up one of those fancy water elevators. Um, I've seen other people use them, and when we did the special 1 month multiplayer server, one of the fit he made an elevator using them. And climbing up and down the ladder for my mob grinder has made me realize that I'd rather have one of those fancy elevators. So I am headed out to try and see if I can find blocks so that I can build a fancy elevator, because I've never actually collected any of those. Alright, so I did bring with me a cartography table. What was that noise? And I've got my... Nope, that's my map from home. Sorry, I've got my empty map to lock on this place. Alright, and then we're going to go ahead and make this guy tiny. Tinier. Totally didn't make it tinier that time. Don't know what I was thinking. Tinier. I hate that you have to go out of the thing to make it update. That's dumb. Tinier. So hopefully I can find those blocks. I actually recorded another episode that I decided, alright, there we go, that I decided wasn't going to work out, because most of it was me going, oh yeah, this is the wrong way. I should probably head back and go the other way. And so we're doing that. We've headed back and we've gone the other way. The problem is that the stuff is in the ocean. So this is ocean. And it's in the new terrain gen, and my base is in the very old terrain gen. What was that noise? And so I would like to try and find new terrain gen, which I believe I've got some around here. So that's not going to be too hard to find. I don't think. I just got to find it. Man, I should have done this one in VR. I bet it'd be cool to see all this stuff in VR. I think I've got the updated version, so that there was a dolphin back there. So, but I don't think that counts. That's just a dolphin spawning in old terrain. Hey, buddy. We gotta find new terrain, the kind with kelp and stuff, right? And then I gotta find... He is really zipping around me. More dolphins. Lots of fish. But I need... I don't... Oh, man. You're crazy, man. You're crazy. I need the kind with kelp. He's very fast. Oh, you can't row and look at the map at the same time? Well, that's dumb. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Try to go fast. So... Yeah, there we go. There's new ocean terrain right there. Okay, so now I've got to find a lava spot in the ocean. Why is that spot lit up? That seems weird. This water is very green. There's no coral though, so this isn't new terrain either. This is the next up terrain. Somebody explored and added in a bunch of terrain that's nothing but kelp. Eventually, though, we should hit new terrain. Oh, there's new terrain. I see the lava flowing down, the water flowing down. All right, all right. Makes me feel better. So this should be brand new terrain. So now we just... Did you see that? What was that? Oh, that was my paddle. Ha! Oh, this is a dead end. This doesn't help me find the blocks I'm looking for. Oh, I'm like, what am I seeing? What am I seeing? It's an upside down boat? It's an upside down boat. Well, don't mind if I do. Take a little peek at yonder. I'm stuck on my invisible boat. Alright. Hold on, we gotta pop it back in so I can see my boat. Why can't I open this chest? That was weird. Oh, now it opens. Buried treasure map, couple of books, some feathers, some paper. Oh, we're just having weird lag. That's what we're having. Is there another treasure? There is. Mindy. Oh, man. I wish I wore leather boots. Can I... You can't get the thing off, can you? Like, I think you can clean it off, but I don't think you can... I better take it with me just in case. Potato suspicious stew. Carrots, potato. Alright, there's nothing super in there. Alright. Hold on. Calm down. Buried treasure map. Okay. Well, I mean, there's nothing that stops us from looking for buried treasure map while I'm looking for a specific block, right? I mean, we might as well. I am northwest, so I gotta get out of this little thing here so I can head south east to get on this map. Looks like we're gonna have to take a trek across land to get there anyways. In fact, I should just get out of the boat now, and we can head northeast because it looks like most of this is land anyways. In fact, let's take Let's take you and we'll put you there. And that way you can just be there. And I don't have to worry about what I'm doing with my other hand here, like with a sword or something. Oh. I did collect my vote, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I've been playing some VR. I played through a game yesterday called Red Matter. I'm not sure if they're going to do a sequel there or not, but it did end in a cliffhanger, so I would greatly appreciate a sequel. I enjoyed it. It was pretty short. Um, I I probably played through it in 3-ish hours, maybe less than that. Um, but it was interesting. Kind of a they used to call them graphic adventure games, like Gabriel Knight or King's Quest, I think was the series. And so every room is a puzzle, and although most of the puzzles in VR games so far that I've seen are pretty easy, I need to look to see if they have like some really good like games like that, because I think that would be cool to be able to move papers and look for clues and stuff. I mean, this had it, but I gravitated straight toward the objects that had the items, or the clues. And for a couple of examples in the game, like there was a safe that was locked, and I had to get into the safe. So you've got to look for the clues, and so I'm looking through the room, and there's a trophy on a shelf, and so when I pick up the trophy, you twist it all around because you pick it up with your hand, basically. And so I'm twisting my hand around, and um, I find a number on the bottom of the trophy. So then I start looking for other similar things. I find the three numbers, and I smudge them around until they finally unlock the safe. And so that was cool. And then there was another one where there was a shape, set of shapes on the wall. It was like 16 or 20 shapes on the wall, and so there was a three puzzle or three piece answer. So you had to find the three shapes and click them in the right order to open the secret door. And there are all these videotapes, and so I thought it was going to be on the videotapes, and so I'm hunting down the videotapes, and the guy's got a video player in his room, and so I'm shoving all these different tapes in there, but I never see anything that looks like a clue, and so probably spent close to 20 minutes hunting down these videotapes and taking them back to the room and putting them in there, and I'm like, man, none of these things is working, and so I eventually realized that he had a paperweight on his desk that was this weird, like a dozen rectangles, I don't know what's a 3D rectangle called. Like a cylinder it'd be like a cylinder but rectangular in shape. What is that called? I don't know what that's called. That's got to have a name, right? I mean, a cylinder isn't just a circle. Uh, Although part of it is a circle, and that's what makes it a cylinder. So it's like a cylinder but rectangular. I gotta Google it. I gotta Google. What? What is a rectangle? rectangular cylinder called? Uh, mm, nope. Turns out rectangular cylinder is a real thing. Yeah. Here we go. What's a rectangular box called? A cuboid. Oh, a rectangular prism. Uh, that didn't. Apparently, there's not a name for it. Or there are names for it, there's just a lot of them. Rectangular prism. A rectangular cuboid. Uh, I am going south, right? I get so confused by. Oh, shoot, shoot. Careful, man. I know, dude. I fell down here, too. By directions in Minecraft, it's ridiculous. Now we're off to some desert. I thought these maps were close to where you were at. This is ridiculous. I'm not finding my shape. Um, so, anyways, there was a bunch of 3D rectangles. I'll go with that. All stuck together in different directions. And so it struck me after about 20 minutes of hunting down videotapes that the paperweight matched um, the weird giant sculpture in the previous room. And so when I looked around it, um, it had these gold circles with lines leading from circle to circle, and so I had to match up the shape. It was the toughest puzzle, man. I could not figure out how to match that shape up because it was so weird. And so finally, on like my second or third try, figured out which section went to which section. It only fit one way, but in my brain I twisted it around funny, and so I got the wrong symbols. But I got it open, and but yeah, every room was like that. So every room had like a little. There was like a puzzle where you had to match colors to turn lasers on. There was to restart the reactor, you had to do a set of puzzles where you had to pump up liquid and pressures to certain levels and stuff like that. And so it's pretty cool. Uh, this is not finding that block I want or the treasure map that I thought was nearby. I hope I get to ocean again soon. Um, one of the nice things about this game was that it did not suffer from, I don't know what it's called, but I don't like it, and a lot of VR games have it, and it's where the distance is blurred. And I don't mean like they used a blurry photo for the distant mountains, because this did have that, but it didn't make such a big deal because the mountains were supposed to be way in the distance, and you don't actually go to them. The ones that bother me are the ones where it's something that you are going to, but anything farther than like 10 or 15 feet away from you blurs. And it's like a level of detail setting that's just in the game, and so they use lower resolution, which makes it look blurry, and I don't like that. I know Skyrim, I could turn it mostly off, and so I do like that. But the a lot of VR games that I've played, not that I've played that many. I probably have only played about 10 to 15 VR games now. But especially on the PlayStation VR, because it's a lower resolution. It's something I do not like. There's a handful of things I do not like. I'm not a fan of the teleporting. I prefer movement. I do understand that that makes some people sick, and so obviously they should be able to teleport so they can play the game. Uh, I just want to leave, guys. I don't know what you're doing. I just want to leave. I just want to get out of here. I don't actually want your territory or anything like that. Just was trying to find this treasure map, and the treasure map was a lie. It's a shame this river isn't the river that's on this map. Hey, water again. Alright, let's get back in the water. Let's check out this light down here. Maybe this is what I'm looking for, block-wise. Oh, no, it's not. We've got shipwreck right here. Oh, man, another buried treasure. Oh, no. I hate those guys. The drowned. Some TNT? Guess you never... Oh, shoot. I thought you could get oxygen from trapdoors. I was wrong. Dude, stop throwing things at me. Oh, man, I ran out of hard drive space. I don't know where I quit. Look at those pillars over there. Oh, that must be another ship. I don't want another ship. I want the blocks. I'm looking... Oh. Dang it, guy. He's gonna kill me. Go for land. Go for land. Oof. Dang, drowned. I need a metal boat. Did I get my boat back? I did. Okay. Yeah, I don't know where I left off, but yeah, just there's like a thing where it's weird to me because I thought VR was gonna be like, man, I can finally use my computer without wearing my glasses. Nope, nope. Because however they finagle the graphics to be 3D, it makes your eyes work like normal, and so things that are at a distance, I still can't see. In fact, I don't think I can see stuff close up either without my glasses. In real life, I can, but I can't in VR. And you would think that because the screens are within my normal I can see close up range, that I wouldn't need glasses at all because of how close the screens are that are projecting into my eyes. But that is not the case. And I find that a little weird. Not as weird as that single tower of dirt and stone sticking up out of there. But yeah, I prefer when that doesn't happen. It's not as prevalent with my current setup because I have, high resolution for VR anyways, and high refresh rate and stuff, and I tend to turn that stuff off. And so, um, you set the level of detail so that it keeps the level of detail high as far as you can see, so things don't go blurry. The other thing that I'm not a fan of is the teleporting. I don't I don't I don't hate it, but I prefer to be able to walk around normal. I actually prefer to do my VR sitting in a chair as well, which is another thing that annoys me. Is that a lot of games are like, oh well, you want to be running around in real life. I'm like, well, there's only like a 10-foot cord on the VR headset, and it might be 15 feet, something like that. But I am already 6 feet of that, and because I'm 6 foot, over 6 foot tall, and so my computer is 3 feet off the ground at the point where that jacks in. So I'm already a little over 3 feet of cord taken up by going upwards, and and then it's about a good 8 feet from my computer to where I have space to wear the headset. Because you can't wear it on the desk. I'm not going to stand on my desk and use it, right? And so I'm about to give up on this thing. I am not going to find this treasure. It's ridiculous. But so I'm not a fan of the games that are like, oh well, obviously, when you go to do things, you need to do them in real life. No, I'm playing a video game. I'm probably going to be at this for a while. I don't want to. Uh, Keen example of this, and I thought this was ridiculous, was I haven't played it in a while, but I got a game called Budget Cuts. And in Budget Cuts, you're this robot, and so you have been terminated, which means they are going to kill you, I guess. And so it's kind of a little bit like the Matrix. It's got a nod to the Matrix where you get a message, you need to leave your desk right now, and and you gotta jump out the window, kind of thing. And so it's and so you're working your way through the complex that you work at, because it's like a huge, it's gigantic, and but you don't move, you teleport, which is weird, especially for this game. And I don't mean I want to have to walk for my guy to walk. I mean, I want to push a button and have my guy move forward. I want to use the thumbstick that's on my controller to move around. I don't want to have to teleport every place because it's hard to aim the teleports sometimes. And but so I get to this part and I have to go through a ventilation system. It's only been one part so far, and so they want you to go through this ventilation system. All right, so I need to find a spot where I see light on the ocean floor where these blocks might be. Not a tower. There's a tower. Oh, that tower's got one. Never mind, I take it back. I might want this tower. Oh, shoot, man. The tower's covered in drowned. If they don't have... Shoot. There's a lot of them. There's a lot of them. Go. It's terrible down there. I think they had the thing, but I'm not prepared to fight drowned. I need like potions and stuff because they hit really hard. I just want one of those canyons. Why can't there be just one of those canyons? So I get to the point, and they're like, "Go through the air ducts to escape." And so I get in the room, and there's nobody else in the room, and you're in like the back ventilation area of the building, and the ventilation shaft is on the ground. I don't mean like you look down at it. I mean like it's even with the floor. I can't lean over and shoot through it because the only way you move is through this teleport gun, and there isn't a crouch button. And so your guy doesn't crouch. And so leaning down and trying to shoot through it, I can't do it. I can't do it. So eventually after trying for a long time, because I'm like, there's no way they expect you to get down on your hands and knees to play this game. But no, I had to get down on my hands and knees to play the game. My hands and knees on the ground. I'm an adult. I don't want to crawl around on the floor for your game. I want to play your game, but I don't want to have to crawl around on my hands and knees on the ground to try and play your game. That's ridiculous. But it was the only way to get through there. I had to basically lay on the floor because, like I said, I'm over 6 foot tall. It is very short. Even bending over, I was too tall. Crouching down, I was too tall. I had to get down on my hands and knees to see through this duct. And all they had to do was include a crouch button to let you crouch down to the appropriate level. I don't get it. I don't understand why they think I want to lay on the floor to play the game. I don't. It's difficult. You can't see anything. You're in a headset. I was sitting in a chair, so now I've got to get out of my chair. I got to crawl on the floor. And then once that's over, I got to get back up off the floor while wearing the headset, while being tangled up in a cord now. Is this, oh, shoot. Yep, sorry, that was Underwater Temple. I thought it was. I wasn't sure, though, because things are weird with all the ocean stuff now. Where? I can't believe I haven't seen a single underwater ravine today. What is going on? Can we please just have an underwater ravine with that lava stuff in it so that I can get the blocks I want? This territory here looks especially like it should have them. Is that one right there? That looks like it right there. That's what I'm looking for, maybe. Finally. Yes. Shoot, man, it's full of drowned again. Okay, so I don't know if this has to be... Shoot. Thanks, buddy. Stop throwing that crap at me. Oh, because this stupid... Dang it. Everything's conspiring against me. Everything. I have got mining slowness on me from the underwater temple. What? Why are you showing me the crafting bench? That's not right. Where's my regular... Is this what this is supposed to be like? How do I see my debuffs? I never realized that. Where's my... Why do I have a spoon on me? I literally have a spoon on me, but I've got no debuff icon. I don't know. Anyways, yeah. So the level of detail thing, the blurriness after about 15 feet, and the teleporting, I prefer the movement. They have this blinder thing I always turn off. Stupid drowned. I'm so sick of the drowned. I want this spoon thing to go off my icon here. Alright, let's see if this fixes it. Maybe it's just glitched on. No, it's still on. They used to appear over here. Where are they now? Oh, there we go. Mining fatigue. What? Get out of my boat. Great. Where's my boat? He stole my boat. Alright. I didn't realize you could turn that on and off like that. Mining fatigue. 1 more minute. Well, I'm going to go ahead and call it here. Out here in the middle of the ocean with no land. Well, there's some little bit of land here in sight. Stupid drowned. I just want to get a couple of blocks. I don't understand. I used to see those ravines everywhere. Go along, bright light in the ocean. Bright light in the ocean. I didn't see any of those today. Of course, land is covered in skeletons and creepers, so I can't get out here. Okay, there's another spot where I can probably get that stuff from. I'm going to get out here. And let's go ahead and torch this place up so I get no spawns here. Yeah, so with that, I am going to go ahead and call it for today. I might try and get that stuff on my own. We'll see. Probably will, since I'm so close. I just wanted to grab those real quick and go back and build the elevator, but obviously that's not happening. I've tried for over an hour now to get these blocks. So click like if you like, subscribe and catch the next one. I will talk to you later.